So I'm going to talk about the only times that I remember that I've ever really gotten angry at people. And I'm not an angry person. Can't hear anybody. I don't think anyone's here. But yeah, I'm not an angry person. I don't really get angry at people. Yes, you've seen me get angry at myself and put myself down and all that. That's different. That's because, I know what I'm capable of and I know I'm not doing it. But I rarely ever get angry at people. I rarely ever remember yelling at people or just feeling anger towards other people. But I have. And maybe it's like something boiled up inside that's just not being released, or some traumatic event or something, or it's a deeper issue. But I get angry at my parents when. So let's bounce to the past. I don't like celebrating my birthdays. Or no, okay, let's another instance. So I had these albums with pictures and stuff, or if I have stuff laying around the house, I'm not much on stuff and materials, but when my parents used to get rid of stuff, I would get angry at them. And it didn't have to do with the thing that they got rid of. I think it was always the not asking part. Like if they just asked, can we get rid of this? I probably would have said yes or okay, or I wouldn't have been as angry. So yeah, I would just get extremely just mad. And best way I knew how to express it would be to just kind of stop talking to them and just, there's a word in Turkish called küstü, which is like you just stop talking to people. I remember I had these neighbors in Turkey, used to play football, or as Americans say, soccer, with them every single day after school. And I don't know, something happened, and I'm a very stubborn person, and something happened, and I just didn't talk to them for a long time. And I remember them coming to the door, and it was probably the last day I was there. We were moving to the States, and I was still stubborn enough not to forgive them, because maybe it's just some issues and underlying trauma, who knows, but they said sorry and all that, and I was still in that Kuster mode of just not wanting to talk. And I guess I'm not the best with apologizing with those things. But as far as anger towards other people, yeah, I'd get angry at my parents if they got rid of stuff without telling me, which only ever happened maybe twice in my life. So I got angry at that. Otherwise, I don't really remember feeling anger towards people. There was this one person. Thought I heard a sound. Maybe it was the cat. But it was this one instance I was trying to help this person get through some tough times, let her stay at the place that I was house sitting, and she didn't have a car, so I drove her I was working 2 jobs, so in between jobs I would drive her all 30 minutes to and back and buy groceries. It was the worst shit show, which I wouldn't use, but yeah, it was a mess and so much drama. And she used drinking to cope with it all, to cope with everything. And I just always saw the good in people and wanted to help, wanted to save I guess. And it just escalated. Like every time she drank, a lot of drama would occur. Police getting called, um, other men trying to like take advantage of her blackoutness. And granted, like I was not attracted to her. I just wanted to like help. I don't even know why I wanted to help. Um, but yeah, it was just a lot of drama. So there was that. And then I just got angry at one point, like every single time. She kept sneaking in these like airplane bottles of alcohol, and or we were right next to this house. She would steal their wine, and because these people were like, they left for a year, Portugal wine touring, and they trusted me with this like side house that they built, beautiful place, and she destroyed it. It was a mess. And she was like the definition of white trash. I mean, off of alcohol, she had like a kind heart and everything. Like I was never attracted to her ever though. So I don't know why. I don't know why I wanted to help. I just had that like helping heart. But then after all that, I was just like, I'm done. I'm done with everything. But this isn't talking about the person that I did talk to for a while after that and really like, I'll talk about that later. But so I really got angry that time, and I was just pissed. And then so that's like 3 times I've gotten angry in my life that I remember so far. And then birthdays. I don't know why. Now it's not gonna make sense to any of you, but my birthday. I I never want stuff. I'm trying to get rid of stuff always. Like I hate stuff. And I hate stuff to the point of, even if it comes from a place of love and giving, like my parents would always want to do something for my birthday and they would get something. I mean, I'm fine with like movie night, getting takeout, watching a movie, all that. I'm cool with that. Like that's what I want my birthday to be. But then when they would either give money or something, which was a form of like showing your love and appreciation and what normal people do during birthdays, right? I just felt this like anger boil up inside because it's like, I don't want stuff. I don't want stuff. And it's like every single birthday that would happen. And I'd be like, you didn't learn your lesson from the last birthday? Like I keep saying it over and over again. I don't want stuff. And it always creates this big thing. And same thing happened today, where it's not my birthday yet, but my dad let something slip of like, I gotta appreciate your mom when she like sends stuff because that's her form of appreciation and stuff. I'm like, then all of a sudden I'm like, I want to call her. I don't want it. Like get it refunded. No, I don't care what it is. I don't like stuff. I don't want money. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm unappreciative. Maybe there's just some underlying thing. I don't know. So yeah, they got these 2 drums, and I was like, send it back. I don't want it, and get the refund. Like you could use that money for something else. And they said it's our money, and we like they even said like, well, okay, we're gonna take the drums, but I'm like, you're not gonna use the drums, and then they said you can't tell us what we're gonna do with our money, and then I said, I don't know, I was just getting into it. So, and rarely do I ever argue with my parents or argue with anybody or get angry or get this heated, but I don't know, there's something inside that just hates. Maybe it's not even about the stuff. Maybe it's just about the listening and respecting of what I say. I don't know. So, and I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm not saying I'm right either for how I act or what I have within of like this anger every time. I guess someone doesn't listen to. Otherwise, like, I don't get angry at other people. Like, they can do whatever, and like, I don't get angry at the comments. I don't get angry at stuff that really has no effect on my life. Like, I don't get angry at people who call me stuff or people who have opinions on it. I'm gonna actually read a comment that someone wrote. It's funny. It's funny what people think. But like I said, this is my form of journaling. It always will be. And you can choose to follow if you want. Like, I'm not ever saying it's your choice to listen to me speak. It's your choice to watch the videos. It's your choice to donate, all that. So yeah, that's just a part of me that I don't think I ever shared before. It's like, because I'm not an angry person, I'm not, but I do have triggers that lead to outbursts, and I never really yell, but I just get angry. Like, I don't think maybe I've yelled once in my life. Other than that, it's like the anger is more so of just shutting down and just not wanting to talk to those people who trigger the thing, the emotion. Anyways, there's this comment. Getting to the comment by Cow. I think he was on a live stream. He was like, self-improvement is not for you, and da-da-da-da. Okay, so I posted many different throwbacks of many different years from many different channels that I found. And yes, I'm always talking about the same things. I'm talking about the same goals. Anyways, I'll read it. Point proven. No difference between 2020 and now. 4 years later, still having the same goals. 90 days and that's it. Where now it's 365 days and that's it. Here's the thing about the 90 days and that's it. Yes, I might have said things change, right? But 90 days and that's it was always, yes, I was going to move on from NoFap, but then I was like, no one has ever on YouTube that I've seen documented an entire year, a daily form of journaling of NoFap, celibacy, semen retention, whatever you want to call it, for a full year. So I was like, this is niche within the NoFap niche. So I was like, many people have done 90-day journeys. They've done yearly updates, but how many people have you seen do daily videos? So I was like, hey, let's do it. So I wanted to be a first with that. Didn't succeed in the weight gain journey, still working dead-end jobs. As far as the weight gain journey goes, it's going well. It's going up there. I'm not documenting it. I know it's always going to be there because, I mean, I'm human, right? I am not documenting all my successes, and I'm having successes. I am gaining the weight. I seem to like to document the stuff I'm trying to work on than what's working. Anyways, still working dead-end jobs. When have I ever worked a dead-end job? My first job was a country club in a restaurant. Second job was with a master chef of France at a French fine dining restaurant. And the third one was with this Moroccan guy, huge businessman, owned a Mediterranean restaurant. I worked with him for many years. He changed restaurants. I went with him. Then he sold the restaurant to a Lebanese guy who I worked with for a while. And now I just wanted to get out of the restaurant industry. So I did that. And did that for a while. I mean, what am I saying? Did that for a while. Did deliveries here and there. Of course, studying the trading, which I'll get into, which he said. But and then I have these other opportunities coming up. Oh, this opportunity showed up actually. I didn't even apply for this job of basically I'm not even going to get into it because I don't want to get doxxed, but I wasn't looking for this job. I was just wanting to help someone who was going through a tough time, and I'm like, yeah, I'll help out. And that's how I got this job. Anyways, I never really had to apply for jobs. They just kind of came. But I've always been a hard worker, and that's why I know I will succeed in everything I put my mind to. And I know it. It's just, I'm looking at the macro, not the micro. I'm looking at just the long-term gain. Like, just, we think by 30s or 20s, we should have our life all figured out. In 40s, success, everybody has a different road, different timelines, and any of that. Working dead-end jobs, lie right there. Still periodically studying to become a trader. That's true. I haven't applied myself fully, but one, I'm not blowing accounts like I used to. I'm actually steadily growing. I'm learning. I'm applying more of my time to it, and it's actually getting better. And it's one of those careers, you could say, that's not traditional. It's not a traditional career. It takes a lot of failures to be actually successful at it, and a lot of studying. And even then, only like 5% to 2% become profitable and make it a career. But I got the right people in my life to make that happen, and I got the time. So as far as what else, avoiding relationships because you got hurt by one girl, I never got hurt by one girl. That's the thing. Like, people will say things and not know the full story or the truth. So another lie, still DNFing races. That's because I go towards races that are tough. Like, I've been doing an ultra almost every single weekend for the past 3 months or 2 months. I don't even know. 38 miles, 50 miles, multiple 50Ks. Like, I still have yet, I did 62 miles. I did back-to-back 100-mile weeks. I've done it all. I've had my highs and lows. So, I mean, I've done things that not many people can do or will even attempt to do. So my DNFs, my failures are still night and day from, I'm not going to call people average, but like you all who don't really, I mean, I'm not, that's mean, but like, I believe everybody can do it. It's just, they don't want to. So I've been through a lot. So yeah, my DNFs are still my failures are 10 times more than what this person could ever do. You need to look at yourself from a bird's eye view and realize you're stuck in a hamster wheel. That's true. I kind of am stuck in a hamster, like succeeding, failing, succeeding, failing. I kind of am in a hamster wheel because I do need to go all in. I do need to stop the ups and downs. So, hey, and I highly doubt someone who doesn't have a channel, doesn't have a profile picture, and just comments their opinion on someone and watches the video. I don't know. Like, I'm putting my whole life out there on YouTube. Not my whole life, but you get it. And that opens up many doors for people to formulate opinions and judging. I mean, I would never, I know this is all over the place, but I would never watch someone and judge someone not having ever seen them in person, or even like, I don't think we know anybody until we're actually that person, which we never will be. So we can never judge someone. Judgment has more to do with you than them. You're coddled by family still living with Papa, and you're coddled by your fans. Move on. Self-improvement is not for you. Yes, I'm living with my dad, and I know eventually, like, I don't have a timeline to things. Yes, I'm almost 30. Yes, I'm still living with my parents. Yes, all that is true. But like, I know eventually I will be living on my own. Yes, I will be trading full time. Yes, I will. Like, I know I can do it. I'm just like making the most of each cycle. And I'm not worried about, here's what I need to do by a certain age or by a certain time. It's like, society's not going to dictate that. These comments are not going to dictate that. I'm just going with the flow. So, hey, and as far as self-improvement is not a linear journey. It's an up and down journey. Look at David Goggins' journey. He had a lot of failures before he succeeded. And many people won't talk about their failures. They won't talk about their insecurities. They won't talk about their losses to get to the successes. And this channel is not for people if they don't want to hear the struggles, because you learn from your struggles. So it just harsh as hell, bro. Damn. Yeah, cacao, it might be harsh, but a lot of it was not true, and that's okay. You just brought another topic to talk about for my videos, which I thank you for. Because sometimes I'm like, what am I going to talk about? Or sometimes it just comes off the top of my head. But yeah, main topic that I was going to title this is like the few times that I've ever gotten angry. And anger is not a good emotion, I know that. But something I'm working on. Anyways, let's get to work. There's no internet here, so just trying to keep the person busy. I don't want to get into it because I did get doxxed. It's messed up. People are messed up. The world's messed up. Society's messed up. That's why I'm doing my own thing. And I'm happy. Happy, at peace, grateful, the whole 9 yards. I'll catch you all tomorrow. 21 minutes, damn. Here's the thing. I'm 800 public watch hours away from getting monetized. And let's see exactly how much I'm at. We're at 3,242. So it's like 760. What am I saying? Yeah, 768 more public watch hours to go. It's been a journey. I started this, shout out to Winman, beginning of December, so it's getting to a year. So it's taken almost a whole year to get monetized, and I'm extremely grateful for you all and the messed up comments I receive every now and then. And definitely not grateful for the doxers. I can't say that because they're messed up. They're messed up. They talk about Pablo, and I don't really want to get into that. But see, these topics just come up, and I've been talking for 22 minutes, which I never would have thought that I'd be capable of just rambling and talking about who knows what. But yeah, I met some pretty cool people from this YouTube space, and I'm grateful for you all. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for the people in my life. And my life is going in the right direction. I know that. I am growing. Even if I don't share it, I am growing internally and even outwardly too. But the best growth is the internal growth. Anyways, peace. I'll catch you all tomorrow.